Welcome back, everybody. You're with us here on Sport Federation TV. Of course, Cape Town TV, DStv channel 263. Remember, all of the shows that we film, all of the segments that we film, available to you also on YouTube. You can just go to YouTube and do a search there for Sport Federation TV. We focus on the sports codes in the Western Cape and part of the Provincial Sport Confederation across the various districts. One of the sport codes, folks, that has been in studio with us many times and is, of course, a national sport and has competed and does compete on an international level on a regular basis is, of course, Transplant sports. And in studio with me now is national and international transplant athlete Leendert Venya. Leendert, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Did I get that right?
You did get it right, yes.
All right, it's Dutch.
It's Dutch, yeah.
Dutch, are you Dutch?
No, actually, I'm born South African, but I'm one generation away from the boat.
Right. Did I say that right? You're competing in, I mean, you're wearing the Protea colors. That's very, very impressive. But you're an international transplant athlete, provincial athlete, national athlete.
Yes, yes, all true.
How did you get started?
So, as a kid, I couldn't do sports because I was born with a bad heart. I couldn't at all do sports, not to the extent that it was impossible for me, but I couldn't excel at it. Like, yeah, I could gym, I could run around, but poor effort.
Right.
And then I got my heart transplant, and the day I actually...
So can we just pause there quickly? Let's just go back a step.
Okay.
Transplant sports is, of course, for athletes that have had a transplant.
Yes, solid organ transplant.
Solid organ transplant. And in your case, you actually had a heart transplant.
I had a heart transplant.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Now run us through it. I mean, this is a fascinating story.
So got my transplant, and the day I was diagnosed with heart failure, I actually thought to myself, if I get the heart transplant, I will be able to experience life for the first time with a healthy heart.
Really?
And part of that experience for me was, you gotta do sports. You have to do sports. You have to compete, push yourself to the limit, and experience what life could really be.
So as a child and a young adult, with a weak heart, you were unable to do sport?
Yeah, mostly yes. Like, I could gym, I could train, but not to the extent that it was in any real sense an effective way.
Yeah. Did you feel like you were missing out?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a twin brother who could do long distance running, and I could barely do 200 meters at a time.
Right.
And then now, with this transplanted heart, it's one of my greatest privileges to say that I'm now faster than he is.
Did they tell you before you were about to have the heart transplant, this comes with a ticket of you will be able to do sport?
No, they did not say that explicitly. They do encourage heart transplant recipients to have an active lifestyle.
Yeah.
Generally just like a 5K walk a day.
Yes.
Not necessarily to the intents that I am now doing it.
So you came out of procedure, you got a new heart. How did you know about the world of transplant sports? Because a lot of people still don't know that if you've had a transplant, you actually there's a sport code for you to participate in.
I didn't know before I was on the list for my heart.
Right.
So that's one of the parts they take you through orientation when you get diagnosed with any organ failure. You get a little pamphlet from South African Transplant Sports Association.
Oh, okay. You actually get a piece
of get a pamphlet that basically tells you that once you get your transplant, you have to wait another year because you need to be medically stable to join SATSA.
Yes.
But then after a year and you're stable and your doctor gives you permission, you're allowed to join SATSA, which is where you can compete against other athletes who also have had a transplant of sorts.
And SATSA is, of course, a South African Transplant Sports Association.
Yes.
All right. And did you join in the Western Cape then thereafter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you then introduced yourself to Western Cape Transplant Sports, did you look through the different types of codes that they have? Because I think you've got swimming and golf and tennis. And
no, not at all. I didn't know there was like sports codes until I went to Germany for the World Transplant Games.
Right, okay. So, tell us about the codes then that you participate in.
So my sport is swimming. So my main stroke is breaststroke, but I'm expanding to all the other strokes now coming this year.
Yeah.
But for me, I actually initially wanted to run.
Yes.
But I wasn't really built for fast running, and to qualify for national colors, you need to go fast.
Yeah.
The road race to qualify for the road race, you need to run 5Ks in, I think, like 19 minutes. And my best up to this point has been 32 minutes. I was just like, that's not going to happen. So let's try
Right.
swimming. And swimming went way, way better.
Did you have any swimming skills before?
A little. When I was like in primary school still, my mom forced us to go swimming.
Yeah.
And yeah, I enjoyed it. But
Okay.
again, my heart held me back.
Yeah.
Again, I couldn't really
Yeah,
compete.
yeah. So you're competing now. Tell me a little bit about the swimming activity. Do you have to practice at a club? How often do you get to train?
So in my most intensive days, we trained, obviously joined a gym. We trained 4 to 5 times a week.
Wow. Okay.
And it's a mix then. It's
Yeah.
swimming, gymming, swimming, gymming, swimming,
Yeah.
gymming. Usually about 3 to 4 swim sessions and 2 gym sessions.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you guys ended up going to the World Championships to Germany. What did that look
Yes.
like?
Oh, that was amazing. For me, it was something I never thought I would experience, going to an international sporting competition, because, again, that wasn't something I
Yeah.
figured I would do as a kid. And then we were there, the team, we as South Africans had a team of 63 athletes,
Oh, yeah.
different sports, different transplants. And we as South Africans also did quite well. The World Transplant Games is obviously it's international,
Yeah.
and there were 62 countries competing.
Yes.
And South Africa came in 8th.
Okay. You've got people like Rensha LaRue, your provincial president, leading from the front. Amanda Bossinger, your national president. There's a very strong transplant sports family of administrators and people who work together to get through the provincials, to the nationals, to the world championships.
Yes, and I think this is why it's so nice joining the transplant sports communities, because we all have similar yet different stories.
Yeah.
And we support one another.
Yeah.
We've got a WhatsApp group where we like talk, and when somebody gets sick, we know about it. And
Yeah.
if we're close by, we go visit.
Yeah.
And we know that getting sick with a transplanted organ can be quite a difficult thing, because
Yeah.
our immune systems needs to be suppressed.
Yeah.
So just the sense of community with people who are like me
Yeah.
is amazing.
And there's not many of. It's not a big group. It's quite a unique group.
It's a very unique
But
group,
there
yes.
are people out there who maybe don't know that there is a transplant sports organization and that the doors are open to join.
Yes, the doors are actually open to join. Any person can become a member of SATSA, but you have to have an organ transplant to be able to compete in sports.
Yeah.
Or, in a very rare cases where you're a living donor, someone that gave a kidney,
Okay.
you're also allowed to compete
Yeah.
in certain sports,
Okay.
not necessarily all of them.
Yeah, yeah. What comes next for you? What's your next big competition?
My next big competition is the SA Swimming Masters in March,
Okay.
which I'm going to start training for it next week. I haven't started yet.
Yes.
Still recovering from December holidays.
All right.
But the next big thing is the SA Masters, which I compete against normal people.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one other guy who has had a kidney transplant, John Ray. He
Yeah.
also competes. And then the other big swim this year, for me at least, will be the National Transplant Games,
All right.
which I think is happening in Gauteng.
Okay. All right. Leandra, we'll leave it at that. Congratulations on representing South Africa. I mean, and of course what you've gone through from a life experience point of view. Your story is motivational, I think, to all of us, and it makes many of us realize that the world of sport is something that something that can make a difference in people's lives.
Definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, we're looking forward to talking to you again soon. Pictures, videos.
Thank you very
Tell
much.
us the story. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
There we go, folks. Western Cape Transplant Sports and the athletes that are participating, all involved in the world of sport and that amazing family structure. So if you are out there and you've had a transplant, you need to know that there is a Transplant Sports Association available for you to join so that you can continue doing sport in an environment together with individuals that understand what it is that you need to do with regards to your specific condition. With that, we'll take a break. We'll see you again in a second. Don't go away.